There is a way of loving that most of us have never been taught. Not in school, not in movies, not even in our past relationships. A way of loving that is not about rushing, not about performing, not about reaching a goal, but about feeling deeply, fully, honestly. This is Tantric love. And today I want to take you into that world. Tantric love is often misunderstood. People hear the word Tantra and they immediately think about intimacy. But Tantra is not about that. It's about presence. It's about awareness. It's about connection to yourself and to others. And yes, sensual energy and physical closeness can be part of it, but it is not the center. The center is consciousness. Most of us were taught to love in a very fast way. We meet someone, we feel attraction, we move quickly, we text, we touch, we expect something to happen. And often we're already thinking ahead. Where is this going? Do they like me? What's next? But Tantric love asks something completely different. It asks, can you slow down enough to actually feel what is here? Not what you expect, not what you want it to become, but what is here right now. In Tantric love, eye contact becomes a doorway. Touch becomes a language. Silence becomes sacred. You're not trying to get somewhere. You are allowing yourself to be met and to meet the other without mask. And this can feel uncomfortable because slowing down means you start to feel everything, not just the pleasure, but also your fears, insecurities, walls. And that's why many people avoid it, because it's easier to stay on the surface, to flirt, distract, to perform, than to sit in front of someone and truly be seen. I remember moments in my own journey where I thought I was connected, but I was actually rushing, trying to be loved, to be desired, to be enough. And Tantra invited me to stop, to breathe, to come back into my body, to feel my own heart before reaching for someone else's. Tantric love begins with yourself. Before you can truly meet another, you need to meet yourself, your body, your breath, your emotions, without judgment, without trying to fix anything, just being with what is. Because if you cannot sit with yourself, you will use the other person to escape. And that is not love. That is dependency. In Tantric love, connection is not about losing yourself in someone. It's about staying rooted in yourself while opening to another. And when two people meet from that place, something very different happens. Touch becomes slower, more intentional. You start to feel energy, not just physical sensation, but something deeper. A current, a flow, a presence. And suddenly, even the smallest gesture, a hand on the arm, a breath shared together feels profound because you are not distracted anymore. You are there. So how can you begin to explore Tantric love? It doesn't start in physical intimacy. It starts here. Slow down your next interaction. When you sit with someone, put your phone away. Look into their eyes a little longer than usual. Notice your breath. Notice your body. And instead of thinking about what to say next, feel. Feel what is happening inside of you. Are you nervous? Excited? Closed? Open? Just notice. And if there is touch, let it be conscious, not automatic, not rushed. One hand can say more than 100 words. Tantric love is also about truth, being honest about what you feel, not performing a version of yourself to be accepted, but allowing yourself to be real. And yes, that can feel vulnerable, but it is the only place where real intimacy exists. Because Tantric love is not about intensity. It's not about fireworks. It's not about chasing something outside of you. It's about coming home to your body, your heart, to the present moment. And from that place, meeting another human, not as a need, not as a distraction, but as a mirror, a presence, a shared experience of being alive. And maybe love was never meant to be fast. Maybe it was always meant to be felt. If this resonates with you, take a moment today to slow down and feel. And if you want to explore this deeper with me, you will find everything in the links below.